Boom, 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 boom. What up, everybody? It's your boy Step, one half of the dynamic duo of Next Step and K. You in the basement, sports podcast and culture live broadcasting. That's what we do every Sunday around 11:30ish. Not unless it's something changed, but we back, baby, like we never left. Basketball season is here. We midway through the NFL season. College basketball is starting. Ncaa top 25. So it's buckling down to that, I think it's the final eight now. They moved it up. They warming up for the championship. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things, man. This is what we do consistently as we get better. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to every last one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully, Dr. Kyle might be here today. My other half, better half, Mr. KC. There's a reason for him to be ducking though, because those Jets, man, best in the league. No shots fired, I guess. But B from the B side, he might be in here. That was crazy.
Pause. You said something.
He might be on the show, and we might get our man BA it, but he in Cali time, so yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But nevertheless, your boy Step is here. I'm in the building, and we're gonna talk about it. Shout out to my competitive fellowship pool club that we just started. Alfie, Marv, Jerry, George, Joe, myself. Who am I missing? My bro Sean. Can't miss my brother Sean. S&T Barbecue. They doing the festival today. I'm missing some people, bro. I can't think of everybody right this second. Oh, Kirby. Shout out to Kirby. Kirby going. I used to shoot pool with him at my other development, but he's supposed to be coming to shooting at my crib today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got everybody's name on the list yet, so eventually I will. But y'all can follow us there though. We got a YouTube channel we created, Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. If y'all shooting pool and y'all want to come down and shoot pool, that's yeah. Before I pause myself, we there. But without further ado, man, let's get it going. The intro. Let's get it.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
Once again, what's poppin', everybody, man? It's your boy Step, one half of the dynamic duo of Next Step and K. You in the basement with your boy Next Step. As I always start off on Sunday fun day, the relaxation day. How was your weekend thus far? My weekend went pretty well, I would say. I ain't do too much. My twin, my youngest daughter Alyssa, she went on to the dance for the homecoming, not homecoming, what they call it for the high school. I guess it is homecoming dance. Yeah, homecoming dance for the high schoolers or whatever. She's in 10th grade. But Liz went on her dance yesterday and she looks so beautiful, man. I would post a picture, but I ain't gonna do that. Cause she'd be like, Dad, why you put my picture on the live on the podcast? I didn't want to. So I'm gonna do my daughter a favor. But I will speak on my beautiful daughter. She went on her the homecoming dance this weekend. Shout out to my wife and my sister bro, Jaleesa, my bro Mike, my sister cousin slash cousin Kima, Mama Lisa, Jazz, um, who else showed up over here yesterday last night? Oh, Shavana, my neighbor Shavana, she came past and watched Alyssa go off. But she ain't had no date. We dropped her off, so yeah. But she looked dazzling, and I'm so proud of her. She's turned into a very well. She's been a beautiful young lady, but she's turned into a beautiful young woman. I could say now, and her outfit. She It's hard. My daughter is almost like me. Well, no, she's very much like me, but to get her to get dressy and wear a dress is kind of hard. But she did it thing, had on heels and everything, man. I'm so proud of Liz. Liz, I'm proud of you, baby. You look very beautiful. I'm glad to be called your dad, your father, as you call me, father. Um, but yeah, she went on her little dance thing last night. Uh, but it was a great thing to see her go out. You know, last year she did a dance, the freshman dance. She went to and she had a date last year, but this year she went, solo. Well, I believe everybody almost went for solo because a lot of the kids were just driving there and it was dance. So but yeah, man, I did that yesterday. Had to make some shirts yesterday as well. Deep. I didn't bring. I should have brought our competitive fellowship pool club. What you call? But I got the logo though. I could put the logo on here. Let me see something. What am I doing? All right, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I could bring. I don't feel like it right now. I just do it later. But yeah, man. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekend? I actually didn't watch no sports yesterday. I didn't. Last night after I did all that and I was down here cleaning up the basement a little bit for the company to come shoot pool today. I ain't watching no sports. Oh, I did. I watched the Sixers. I did watch the Sixers game while I was cleaning. So we'll talk about that as well. Um but yeah, man, my weekend was pretty good after that I finished cleaning up and went upstairs to the bedroom and uh played some Call of Duty for a little bit for like an hour, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was getting my ass kicked and because I ain't been playing consistently like I was prior to, but yeah, last night was not a good look. I almost had to hit the reset button. Like yo, I got frustrated. I'm glad I did my 2x exp XP for 45 minutes just to get some, points, and then I just turned the joint off. But man, yeah, man. After that, that was it. Came down here this morning, set up for the pod, and now we here. So big shout out to everybody that's watching. Those who will watch the preview. I mean the recording or whatever, or just browse through. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate it. Much needed. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe costs you nothing. Nothing at all. But just your support, it means a lot to us in the Basement Sports Podcast. Myself, KC, the Clippers fan, the Jets fan, whatever. B side B, Dr. Kyle Osborne, who's the president of our fantasy basketball, our fantasy sports leagues that we have going on with in the Basement Sports Podcast. But we hope that you can join too. As the subscribers grow, the league gets bigger. But yeah, man. With that being said, let's get into what's going on in this weekend. Um, NCAA football, NCAA football top 25. Uh, let's look at the rankings as of right now. As of right now, we have Ohio State remains at number 1 at 7-0. Number 2, Indiana 7-0. They had every team. They got about 5 more games left. Texas A&M, who's 7-0 as well, is number 3. Number 4, Alabama 6-1. Number 5 is Georgia 6-1 at SEC. Oregon is 6-1 at number 6. Number 7 is Georgia Tech at 7-0. Number 8 is Ole Miss at 6-1. Number 9 is at Miami at 5-1. Number 10, Vanderbilt, who's been surprising a lot of people, even myself. That's Skip Bayless' alma mater. Uh, but they're number 10 at 6-1. BYU is at 7-0 at number 11. Notre Dame is at 12. They climbed back up a little bit because they was dropping heavily after those losses. They're at number 12 at 5-2. Oklahoma. Shout out to Oklahoma. My young boy, my youngin, I call nephew, X is over there, and my bro cuz Justin Scott, who's also assistant coach over there. X had a game this past weekend, and yeah, X doing what X do. Um, Number 14, Texas Tech, led by no, they're 6-1. I'm sorry. Number 15 is Missouri at 6-1. Number 16 is Virginia at 6-1. Number 17, Tennessee is 5-2 after those two early losses this season. Um, Number 18, South Florida. Shout out to South Florida. My uncle's son, I forgot his name. He used to play there. He had a cup of tea in with the New England Patriots. But he played over there. Uh, Number 19, Louisville, 5-1. Number 20, LSU, 5-2. Number 21, Cincinnati at 6-1. Number 22, Texas is at 5-2. After they suffered a couple losses earlier this season. Number 23 is Illinois at 5-2. Number 24 is Arizona State at 5-2, and number 25 is Michigan at 5-2. Um, the AP poll and the coaches poll is a little different, but it's pretty much almost the same. Maybe a couple teams flip flopped. But shout out to all the kids in these colleges playing football. Um, but then we have the NCAA basketball, which also is starting. Like I said, shout out to Oklahoma. Shout out to Loyola Chicago. Shout out to Wagner U, St. Joseph U. You know what I'm saying? Chestnut Hill College. These are all colleges of players that I coach that are currently at. Um, Shout out to Villanova. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all these teams. So let's get into NCAA basketball rankings. Let's see what they got here. All right, so in NCAA basketball, the national rankings as of right now, no games have been really played on schedule. All these are like preseason warm up, tune up games right now. So without that being without all right, so we had right now they have Purdue at number 1, number 2 is Houston, number 3 is Florida, number 4 UConn, number 5 is St. John's. Number 6 is my Duke Blue Devils. Number 7 is Michigan. Number 8 is BYU. Number 9 is Kentucky. 10 is Texas Tech. 11 Louisville. 12 UCLA. 13 Arizona. 14 Arkansas. 15 Alabama. 16 Iowa State. 17 Illinois. 18 Tennessee. 19 Kansas. 20 Auburn. 21 Gonzaga. 22 Michigan State. 23 Creighton, 24 Wisconsin, and 25 North Carolina. Uh, Oklahoma not even ranked. Villanova's not ranked. Temple, shout out to Temple as well. They're not ranked as well. Well, as of right now, that's what the AP poll is posting. At Purdue leading the nation at number one, and my Blue Devils are at number six. Yes, yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Next up, yeah, I believe that's me. We have. What the hell's going on with my computer? Oh, there we go. The NBA season is here, y'all. How do y'all feel about the NBA season, man? The NBA season has officially started, and through the first few days, this league looked like it's going to be interesting, man. It looked like this is going to be an interesting season. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Denver game, and Gordon gets 50. He put up a 50 ball in the first game of the season. Bruh, I'm like, you got it. You got it. Oklahoma City comeback wins. Sixers come back last night against Charlotte and get the win. Tyrese being Tyrese, and B, as we see, he's definitely on the decline at a fast speed. He looks undecided on a lot of shots now, and that he should be taken right away. Um, my Pistons don't look too shabby. I mean, we're still growing as a team. You know what I'm saying? We're currently 1-1 after 2 games. The Knicks are 2-0. Chicago is 2-0. Milwaukee is 2-0. Sixers are 2-0. Miami is 1-1. Charlotte is 1-1. Toronto is 1-1. Cleveland is 1-1. My Pistons, like I said, is 1-1. Washington got an early win, so that's a good thing, I guess, if you want to call it that. Washington is 1-1 currently. Atlanta is currently 1-2. Orlando is 1-2, and we thought Atlanta. Well, I mean, it's only 3 games, but we didn't think they would have 2 losses this early. Boston is 0-2. That's going to be a team that everybody needs to watch as they go through the absence of Tatum. Brooklyn Nets, nothing unexpected. 0-2. Indiana Pacers, another team we have to look at as they go through the process of understanding. I mean, of losing Halliburton for this year. So Boston and Indiana are loss of key players, star players on their team. They're currently right now after 2 games. There's only 2 games. 0-2. Boston lost to the Sixers, and Oklahoma City beat Indiana in one of those games. Oklahoma City Thunder are 3-0. They had a comeback win. They played against Oklahoma City played against Indiana the other day as like almost like a rematch. It was good, great game, but Oklahoma City is you still see a little rust with them right now. San Antonio was 2-0. Wemby, I watched that first game, and a highlight that he had of the reverse dunk on the and one, and I'm watching. I was at work. I'm looking at this boy. It looked like he ain't even his feet ain't even come off the ground. What up, B? Y'all got a rematch today. You say I can't join the live today. Oh, it's all right. It's all good. I appreciate you. Appreciate you though. Thanks for giving me a heads up after the live started. You know what I'm saying? That's a occurrence in the work world. And if this is your job, it's an occurrence. Fantasy basketball kind of got a weird setup. Yeah, it does. And with fantasy, it's like you start your team and let them play for a few days, then you make some substitutions and like that. Because I just usually let the team, whatever is set up for the first week, I let them rock out. Not unless it's somebody get injured, and I just swap them out. Then I swap out the players. I don't do that every day because basketball can be real tedious when it comes to fantasy. It ain't in the NBA. It's now. Now it's the WNBA. Yeah, Wemby did that reverse dunk, and I saw I was like, did he just stand on his toes when he did it? Because it looked like he jumped, but when he was on the rim, it looked like he was still standing down on the ground. But yeah, man, Wemby is definitely making it hard for people to not give him that next up um label. Golden State Warriors are 2-1. They beat the Lakers, and then they just beat, I think, was it Denver? I think Memphis is 2-1. I watched some of their game last night. John smoked somebody. I think it was it Charlotte? No, I don't think it was Charlotte. It was somebody else. But Sacramento is currently 1-1. Los Angeles 1-1 without LeBron right now. Minnesota is 1-1. Anthony Evers went off in their first game. Uh, I believe the Will stories now. You stupid. Um, Anthony Evers went off in the first game of the season. Double overtime, I think it went to. He had like 40. Utah is currently 1-1. Ace Bailey is playing pretty well as well there. Portland Trailblazers are 1-1. I did want to talk about the scandal, but it's kind of crazy that, and I'm here by myself. But at the same token, I still the pod still must go on. But I guess we can elaborate on the scandal a little bit too after I go through the standings as of today. The Los Angeles Clippers, K's Clippers is 1-1. Denver is currently 1-1. They're coming off a. Did they win last night? No, I think they lost last night. Phoenix Suns are 1-2, and we don't know what's going on in Phoenix right now. I think Book is just going to be playing for stats. Dallas Mavericks are 0-2 right now. Cooper Flag at the point guard position is kind of skeptical to me, but I kind of understand what they're trying to do. Give him some experience at that point guard position so that when Kyrie does come back, he can play off the ball and really get going. So just to give him a feel of the game faster, putting the ball in his hands now. But I do think that's taken away from his offensive game. New Orleans are 0-2. And New Orleans been playing well. They just ain't get those victories the last two games. And Houston Rockets are currently 0-2. Houston has came out with this 6-9 and up starting lineup, which is crazy. And like I said before, Jason Kidd was the first person to start doing that 6-7, 6-8 and up starting lineup when he was in Milwaukee with Giannis and the guys. But as of right now, that's what it is. So surprisingly, even though it's still early, Houston is 0-2. Dallas is 0-2. Washington got a victory early. Indiana, but Indiana and Boston, I can't say I'm up. I'm up. I'm up, bro. I'm up. It's just I don't know. I had my tea too, and I don't know. I don't know why I keep yawning. But yeah, Boston and Indiana are surprisingly 0-2, but they're playing without their star players, so it's kind of they're trying to feel their way into playing without them, even though they have a great supporting cast. Still missing one of your big time superstars is kind of hard to adjust, even though you would think that would have happened already. They're all professionals. And they had the same nucleus, so it's not like it's a bunch of people that's changing. Chicago, as of right now, is 2-0. That's surprising. Not to say surprising, but 2-0. They're currently 2-0. And I would say, like I said, the Washington Wizards getting a victory early in the first two games is definitely a plus for them. Now unless they go on another 20, 30 game losing streak. So we'll see how that works out. But the league is here. There is a scandal going on in the NBA. Uh, talk about our league. I'll talk about it in a second, brother. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. There's a scandal going on in the NBA. Chauncey Billups, one of the highly regarded and one of the most what do you want to say? He said, "I'm about to be 1-0." You hype? You hype as all hell though. Chauncey Billups is reported, and Damon Jones. We already knew about what's the other kid name? What's the other guy name? I forgot about him. I forgot his name, but we already knew about him. Former Charlotte player, currently playing with the Miami Heat. But uh, uh, we already knew about him. But some players are saying. I think they had. I saw something on YouTube where I didn't actually watch it. Terry Rozier, yeah, Terry Rozier. I couldn't. His face was here, but I couldn't remember his name. But yeah, Terry Rozier is part of the three people they put out there. My problem with this is, all right, not to say I'm not saying any part of it is good, but the issue I have with now Cash Patel wants to make all these TV runs now, and this is his way of getting people to see his face opposite being on court and talking about the Epstein files. But we're not talking politics here. But now he's trying to put his face on the camera. Or he came for Decatur Scott. No, not Decatur Scott. Rest in peace, Decatur. And condolences to her family. Is very nasty what has happened to her. And she's a Scot. Not to say that I know her or she's related, but she is a Scot. But my condolences and our condolences from the podcast go to her and her family. Um, but Cash Patel, they not to say they did, but they had a joint venture and a drug sting in Kensington, trying to clean up Kensington, which is needed. But Cash Patel shows his face here and says, the FBI is there. So Cash Patel does that in Philly. But prior to that, this past week, he come out and get on well, he gets on the news about the betting that we all knew was happening in the NBA. And then now that the NBA has legalized betting, you've put these players in position in an uncomfortable position. Because now, even though they're players, you're telling them they can't, not say they can't bet, but they can't bet on themselves for sure. But now they're considered insiders now because they're players. And Terry Rozier is on a different circumference than what Chauncey Billups is being alleged for. Chauncey Billups is being alleged for the same thing that Gilbert Arenas basically was being alleged for. But they're saying that Chauncey's was more of cheating in these high stakes poker games. Gilbert was more of renting the home out and people was playing high stakes poker. Uh but Chauncey, I saw on YouTube that they said something about Rashid and Carmelo was warning Chauncey about these things, but I don't know how clear that is or if that's true. So I won't indulge in it because I didn't even watch it because I don't know that part. I didn't know that part would be true. I thought that's was something somebody was just posting, and I didn't want to even get into it. But I did see it, the headline of it, and But the problem I have with Cash Patel and this issue is now Cash Patel wants to everybody to see his face. One, okay, you're the leader of FBI, but you ain't talking about the Epstein files and all this other stuff. But Cash Patel and this whole scenario with this this gambling, they said they arrested 30 plus people mafia, mob bosses, and mob families, and La Familias, and whatever the case may be. My issue personally with this is that you put the black face and athlete in front of this whole situation. You didn't put none of the mafia or mob or La Familia family faces on none of this. Y'all picked Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones. Three faces. NBA season just started. We all know Trump wanted to buy a team and they didn't. Nobody wanted to have him as an owner or owner of a team or something. So I'm looking at this like this is another way of them not talking about the Epstein files, bringing something else up for us, like we're doing right now, black folk, to start talking about to distract us from the Epstein thing. But the Epstein thing is still out there, and that's why they're not. I don't want to get into this political thing, but there's a reason why the Republicans are not in office right now. They don't want to. Congresswoman Griselda in Arizona don't want to give her spot, and that will be the 18th signee to get that Epstein stuff done. But I digress about the political thing, and I'm not into the politics like that. I do watch this guy named Brian Toller. He's real good. That's how I keep up on some of that stuff. But with that being said, yeah, he goes on the NBA. He goes on, and they put the Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier in the front of everybody, and it's like a eyesore because out of all the people that you captured, you put the black faces on the front of this, and you don't want to get into the racial thing, but but why them? That would be my question. Why them? Why would you put Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and Damon Jones as the head, like they're the head of this gambling situation that's going on? It's nasty work. It's ignorant. But he is a Trump appointed official. So in between him all of a sudden want to be on TV all the time now for every little thing trying to take credit for, and them to put these particular players in the headlines of it as if the mafia, La Familia, mob boss families aren't aren't the f- aren't are what you're scared of because you didn't want to put their faces on there because they low hanging fruit, easy marks. Yes, yes, and it's easy for us to start poking at them now, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not, whether they're guilty or not. I'm not going to do that because those mafia boss families and nephews, nieces, or whatever, whoever's been involved in that, they faces could have been up there. And Chauncey and them names could have just been inside of those that list of names. But instead you put them up there and leave the mafia boss names and stuff out of it. No pictures, no nothing. And I think that's bull. It's not right. But this is the society in which the president wants. everything is Democratic fault as far as his healthcare and stuff. I'm getting into the political stuff. I don't want to, but just because Cash Patel is involved in this, that's why I'm speaking on it. But healthcare, SNAP, all everything's Democratic issue. That's why they're not in Congress right now. We could touch on the Stephen A. now apologizing as well in this manner to Jasmine Crockett after all the heat he's been getting. Like he didn't hear President Trump, well, Trump or the president. I don't even mean to call him President Trump, but he hasn't been hearing how he's been talking about people forever because that's just what he does. But he's going to try to check Jasmine Crockett, and then all of a sudden now he's apologizing because he didn't know that that's how President Trump was talking to her, so he has a right to. Huh, bro? Come on, Steve. So everybody started checking him, and he went on the Stephen A. Smith show, straight shooter, and apologized to Jasmine, acting like he didn't know all these things that Trump. But mind you, Stephen A. is cool with Trump. Stephen A. remember he had to sit down with Trump and talk to him about all these things, and then Stephen A. Another thing what Stephen A. did that ticked me off, and when he was talking about Cash Patel and the Chauncey Billups situation. Oh no, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems with no DOJ. I don't want no bro. That's some real masters type stuff. Like it's diabolical how a person of power that mess with the almighty dollar means more to you than people themselves. It's embarrassing. And then you try to come back and pivot from off of it and say I didn't mean something like that. And this, no, yes you did, bro. Yes you did. You meant everything you said. Oh, I don't want no smoke with the DOJ. He's the DOJ. I don't want that. Mess with my. Oh, so that's all you care about. But then you get on your show and talk about people like Jasmine Crockett, her, how she articulates herself. I'm sorry, Stephen A. You do the same damn thing. You get all riled up and talk shit about everybody. Oh, that's my brother. When they confront you, oh, we could have did this in private. No, you did this shit on the internet. So why should they not do it on the internet? He could have pulled me to the side. I don't fuck with him. Yeah, he don't fuck with you neither. But your business relies on other people giving you information. It ain't like the source is coming to you and telling you this. You're getting something secondhanded. When you was a journalist, you had to be there. You was at the Sixers games, writing what you saw. You're not everywhere, so somebody's calling you, giving you information, and they're remaining anonymous. But everybody know how you work. You talk shit, somebody confront you, then you apologize. But I stand how I feel. I still mean what I say. But he's a good brother. He that's my brother, and his family's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know. We know. We know how that's going to go. We know how this works, Stephen A. We definitely know how that's going to work. We knew eventually that you were going to come back and apologize to Jasmine, and because after DL Hughley and number of politicians who don't respect you in the words that's coming out of your mouth, and if you realize you're going on all these platforms of the others to make it look like you're speaking up for us, and you don't have enough knowledge. So they're using you when you think that you're using them. And I get it. You're trying to build an empire of and network so that you can start branching off your Stephen A. Smith network to other people to have them under you. I get that. But there's a way about going about doing certain things that is above you, because we seen how you talked about Serena, and if that was your wife and we were divorced and this that, and the other, and we had to have some questions and this that, and the other. Oh my man, Serena's husband get on Sports Center, you on the television, he asked you a question. I heard you was trying to give me some advice on marriage. Damn, that's how it is, Stephen A. You stuttering and if that's the case, you don't know nothing about basketball neither, because you're on a show with a bunch of people that actually played. But your opinion, how you give it, is as if you had the experience doing it. That's what you do. So don't have not a you don't have an opinion 1 minute when you're talking to Serena's husband, excuse me, because I don't remember his name. And we all see how you start stuttering and choking up. But then when you talk about LeBron, it's a whole different story. How to be a father. What the fuck? You're a father. Your job is to put your kids in the best position possible no matter what. What they do once they get there is on them. You're doing it for your nephew. You're doing it for your daughter. Now she's on the show periodically, so everybody can get to see her personality. We all know what you're doing, but then you dogging somebody else out. You're doing the same thing that you do, which is crazy. Charles Barkley, Shaq, everybody else has something to say about the issue of the gambling, and we don't know exactly how it is. Chauncey posted bail or whatever, a bond, whatever. He was released. They showed, of course, they showed the most nasty work. They showed Rozier in handcuffs going to court or whatever. Like, nobody sees what's going on. What happened to the other 30 people that you done locked up? Stephen A., that's your show. You can tell the ESPN, hey, listen, let's not post them coming out of court, Terry Rozier in handcuffs. Let's not do that. We may have to, if we got to speak on it, let's speak on it, but let's not show that, because there's 30 plus other people that was arrested that they're not showing. But we want to denigrate our own people. It's gambling, in which each league allows. They have vested in gambling. Each league has vested in the gambling situation. So you put these players in a position to try to earn money, even though most of them are getting paid pretty much a lot. So kind of like, as long as they don't bet on themselves, but some of them want to tell somebody else to, So I understand that part, but how can you tell that? How can you weed that out? So it's an unfortunate situation with Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, and others who have partaken, or if whatever they're alleged to be part of has done. If they're found guilty, that's another story. But as of right now, it's just alleged that they were part of something. Like I said, Chauncey Billups is in a different uh realm as Terry Rozier. They said Damon Jones had something in both. So it's kind of like, please hit that like and subscribe button or a comment. Let me know how y'all feel on these topics as we're talking about them. Let's get into this NBA fantasy. Let's see. Yahoo. Yahoo. Let's look at these standings. My teams. No, 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 no. It's not the league. That's not the league. League. That's last year. Where's my new league at? This John be tripping, man. This John be tripping. I'm gonna just go on my phone and look it up because this is crazy. I don't like this. It's nasty work right there. But I know for a fact. I do know. Let's go to football. Right now I'm losing to Lions. Ooh. Let's go to standings. Football league. All right, right now in our the basement fantasy football league standings is currently King Henry is 6-1. Fuck your feelings, which is me, Mr. Fuck your feelings. Fuck how you feel at the fucking. I'm gonna pause.
You said something.
Whipping. Why are you gay last week? Ass. Fuck your feelings is currently 6-1. Why are you gay is currently 4-3. He started off so hot, Dr. Kyle. That man started off so hot, and he's cooling off fast at a rapid speed. Young Stacks, aka the champ, is 4-3. Legends, he's currently 3-4. That's who I'm playing this week, but we'll get into who the matchups of this week soon. Sneaky Play Lamar has moved up to number 6. He's currently 3-4. Sorry, Lamar, you ain't going too far up or down.
Pause. You said something.
Neighbors know I'm selling something dope. Those that I'm selling dope is currently 3-4, staying at the bottom. Danny Dimes, Dr. Kyle. Your Indianapolis Colts look good, but your fantasy football team, you need to be right where you at, right next to your brother. Danny Dimes is number 8 at 3-4. KC and the Mighty Jets is K got 2 wins now. Wow. So KC and the Mighty Jets is 2-5 at number 9. And you need to just stay off of any kind of digital leagues or anything. Because right now you are currently 1-6 at 10th place. So let's go to the matchups. Let's see who's playing this week. Who's playing who? So right now, Fuck Your Feelings, which is me, is playing Legends. They got Legends winning this game. I might be suffering a loss according to the analytics. Then they had Danny Dimes playing his brother. But they got his brother winning this game. Mr. KC and the Mighty Jets. Then we have Neighbors Know I'm Selling Dope versus King Henry. They got King Henry winning this game. Young Stacks, aka the champ, versus Sneaky Play Lamar. They got Young Stacks, aka the champ, whipping Lamar ass. And then we got No Three Peats playing Why Are You Gay? And they are like 80 tenths of a point apart, but No Three Peats pulling out the victory over Why Are You Gay? So No Three Peats, aka him, pulls off this upset, he would turn to 2-6. And why are you gay? You will be embarrassed and turn to 4-4. That's like losing to the Jets right now, I must say. That's that. And what else? What else? Where we at? Where we at? Then we go to basketball. Let's do league. Oh man, nobody has a victory yet. As of right now, Luka Skywalker's number one. Raheem Brad team. Big dog draws. Big draws. LU Clippers fan. Larry Legendary team. Reds Charles Barkley nephew and manager Les team one. So as of right now, I don't have no wins or losses. We're still in the first week. But that is what it is. You dig? Next up, we have NFL predictions. Thursday night football game. We had the Vikings versus the Chargers. Chargers pull off the victory with a 37-10 victory over the Vikings. And Carson Wentz looked bad this game. He didn't look good at all. I watched it while I was at work. And Carson Wentz was getting belt to ass, taking too many hits, interceptions after interception. I think he threw probably 2 interceptions that game, 2 or 3 interceptions. But yeah, Chargers pull out the victory, 37-10 over the Minnesota Vikings. Next game at 1:00, we had the Dolphins versus the Falcons. Let me know how y'all feel about these games. ZDs, Falcons or Pats and Survivor. I'm taking the Pats. ZDs, I appreciate you locking in with me, brother. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube as well, man. I appreciate it. I thank you very much, man. In the Basement Sports Podcast, we appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, what up, BA? We are beating the Broncos today. Hell yeah. That's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna talk about that. But yeah, man. ZDs, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube as well, bro. I appreciate you. And if you have a channel, I'll subscribe to yours as well. Support. It's free. Appreciate that. But yeah, ZDs, I take the Pats in this game. I'm not a fan of Pennis. I'm not a fan of Pennis. I like the rest of the team, but that quarterback position, I don't like his throwing motion. Maybe it's his throwing motion that just kills me. But yeah, I take Pat ZDs. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, BA, we gonna win that game, but I ain't get to that game yet. So yeah, so as of right now, what's that? Falcons and the Dolphins. Is that a game? I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take it. Hold on. Pats playing. Yeah, I'm taking Pats. Yeah, I'm taking Pats. Yeah, I would take Pat ZDs for sure. Next game up. Oh, my prediction for this game. I have to take the Falcons in this game, but Dolphins is a what you kind of call it, a tunnel with no bottom. You're falling fast if you're a Dolphins fan. But I'll take Falcons in this game, and I think somebody's job is on a line by week 8, week 9. If they finish the season, because Tyreek ain't here, so it's like a wash anyway. Jalen Waddle might be gone. He might be wanting to be out now unless they trade for Shador. That's the only thing I can say. Let Shador get the opportunity. if it ain't gonna be in Cleveland, because I think Tua, well, damn, he on that big contract. They gonna have to own that guaranteed money that goes against the cat. Mm, that's kind of difficult there, bro. But yeah, man, I'm taking the Falcons in this game. Next up, we have the Bears. The Bears. Shout out to my brother Daryl, my man Miles, Wes Hawkins. Those only people. Shout out to Tiff Ned. What's up, Tiff? She's a Ravens fan, but we not gonna hear from Tiff no time soon. I don't believe. Is Lamar back this week? Because they did say they were going to let him take the 2 weeks off after their bye week and then bring him back, or do they just say we're going to just chalk up this season and leave him out for the rest of the year? I don't know. We don't know. But the surprise here is the Bears and Caleb Williams. Shout out to my young boy Swift. Shout out to the young boy DJ Moore, Philly's own, both of them. But they are 4-2 right now. And after today, they may be 5-3. I'm going with the Bears in this game. They are treading in the right direction. Ravens, I don't know what they're going to do because I don't even know if Lamar is back this week. So who knows what they're going to do there. But either way around, I was going to take the Bears anyway. Because Lamar will have to be back in football form, and it's going to take him a week to adjust after he get back from injury because they ain't have him doing anything. But let's go with the Bears here. Shout out to Daryl, Miles, and Wes. Next game up, we have the Bills versus the Panthers. Surprisingly, the Panthers are 4-3 right now, led by CJ Stroud. And the Bills are 4-2. This game, I'm going with the Bills. I can't. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the Bills. You let me know how y'all feel about this game. I got the Bills in this game. Next up, we have K's Jets, Jets, versus the Bengals. What we talking here? Is anybody talking? I don't think nobody's talking. K not even talking. He ain't even text me today. So I know he feels some type of way. BA, you heard the bars. He ain't text me today. So I know he feels some type of way. Yeah, BA, holla at me, man. This is what I do. This is what I do, bro. The Jets are 0-7, going to be 0-8. But then again, you know what? I'm going with the Jets for the upset. Hold on. Is Whatchamacallit playing today? Is he back from injury? Is Burrow playing today, y'all? Let me know if Burrow's playing. If Burrow playing, I'm taking the Bengals. But if Burrow's not playing, I'll go with Jets, and Terry Glenn gets his first victory in the upset. Right now, they playing for pride. They definitely playing for pride. And if, like I said, if Joe Burrow is not playing today, I'm going with Jets. Next up. Oh, shit. I've left the W off of Browns. Let me fix that real fast. Which one is that? Fix that real fast. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. The Browns versus the Patriots. Why did it look like I spelled Browns wrong? That's crazy. That just look odd. Browns versus the Patriots. Dylan Gabriel versus May. I'm taking May. I don't know when they're going to start throwing the ball downfield for the Browns, and if they stack the line, the running game ain't gonna be there. They're gonna force them to have Dylan Gabriel throw the football. And if he's still not able to do that, there has to be some kind of change because they're protecting him right now. The first game, I thought he played well. Second game, he played like shit because he didn't throw the ball downfield. And this is gonna be his third start. And if he's still not throwing the ball downfield, they're protecting him. Because I can guarantee you, when Shador get in there and he start throwing the ball downfield, whether it's interception or into completion, they're gonna start talking about it as if he's doing something bad when Dylan Gabriel's not even throwing the ball down in that direction. After 15 yards, I don't think Dylan Gabriel threw any passes down there. Good afternoon, good brother. Danny Dimes and the Colts 6-1, best record in the league. Yeah, and your current record in fantasy is 3-4, next to your brother in 7th and 8th place. Ah, 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 ah. I digress. Anyways, you ain't even have confidence in your own damn team all year until they started winning, and all of a sudden now you Danny Diming it out, sending us these Indiana Danny Dime Jones pictures in the chats and calling them what else you called him and Joe Montana Danny Dimes. I don't know what else you did in the chat. Now you all hype. Don't fall in your face fast, man. Don't fall in your face fast. But yeah, I'm going with Drake, May, and the Patriots this game. I think there's going to be time for change uh in the Browns uniform at the QB position if he doesn't play well. Not saying he won't. I'm just saying in general. If he's not throwing the ball over 15 yards down the field, they're protecting him. And then if he's not completing these passes, there has to be a change because the receiver is going to get like, yo, what the fuck? Even though now they are a run-based team, but they're going to stack the line. So now they're going to make Dylan throw the ball. It's just that simple. He's going to have to make those changes. What up, bro? What up? Slap nuts, tiny nuts, ball joints.
Pause. You said
I know.
something gay.
What did you say? I know all that for a big letdown at the end of the year. Yeah. So, Dr. Kyle, I believe this was a shot at you, brother. So, I guess y'all about to start bashing each other.
Pause. You said something gay.
Do what y'all do. Next up, yo, I believe that's me. We got the rematch. Rematch. Giants football. Let's go, Dart. I ain't gonna lie. I want the Eagles to lose again so bad. And I'm going to take the Giants because they're going to take this personal. We beat them already. We're going to beat them again. They're going to have that 4-4 out the door. Boo, 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 boo. Know what I'm saying? They going to have them out the door, bro. I had as much confidence in the coach earlier this year as you do in Dakota Prescott in the playoffs. You got me there. Because regular season, I can't take nothing away from what that man is doing right now in the Cowboys uniform. I have nothing bad to say about him thus far, but this is regular season and he does this. But yes, the confidence when it comes to the playoffs, you are absolutely correct, Dr. Kyle. You got me on that one, brother. Mine said we're going to destroy the Giants. Do you understand what their names is? New York Giants. I think y'all said that the last time when the Giants destroyed y'all. You know that fofo looking like Tom Rathman out that John? You know what I'm saying? He's still there. He ain't injured. He running through motherfuckers. He want all the smoke. Shout out to Matt Barnes and Stat. He want all the smoke. Mike. So I think you need to think about it. Because I don't hear too many Giant Eagles fans talking this week. I honestly don't. Bet me a bottle, Beijing. Well, you need it. I don't. Let's do this. What we betting? $5 bet. I'm taking bets. $5, my big bro to little bro. $5 bet. Y'all lose today. It's gonna be a goddamn. It's gonna be going through your mind like the Matrix. It's gonna happen again, and all I'm gonna hear on my feeds is, "What the fuck are they doing? I ain't letting them do this again." They're gonna do it again. In the words of Jay-Z, they're gonna do it again. Let's go. Do it again. That's a bet. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it, bro. You ain't said nothing but a word. Like I said, y'all, hit that like and subscribe button while y'all here. Comment if y'all feel about this game or any game that I already talked about. Let me know how y'all feel. But this game is a Giants. They're gonna be like this. Oh, my fault. 4-4, he be doing the Dominique Dawes joint. He be doing the flips and shit. So they're gonna have the Olympics in Philly. The Olympics will be in Philly tonight, y'all. This afternoon. The Olympics will be in Philly. So y'all can check out 4-4 and the Dark Man. They like Batman and Robin. The Dark Knight has arrived. Are you in pain? They like Bane over that John. Giants win. They beat the Beagles by 4 points. And then they're gonna have issues. They're gonna say, what they're gonna say about what you call today at the end of this game. For their sake, the Eagles better win. Yeah, that's for their sake. For my sake, I want Giants to win. But then they're gonna start talking about Justin Fields. They're gonna say AJ. They already. Oh, my fault. I meant to change the ticker, John. To the Eagles saying they're not gonna trade Justin. AJ Brown. Eagles said they're not gonna trade just AJ Brown, but they're gonna start talking about Justin Fields, how his inaccuracies and this and other. After last week, he proved that he's an elite player. I'm not gonna deny that. But if Justin Fields turned into last year's Justin Prescott or Dak Fields, that's what we're gonna be coming to. That's what we're gonna come to. But that's what it's going. It's gonna be a bunch of controversy after this game. If you look on YouTube nowadays, ESPN got this. Their new thumbnails is all Eagles. What's going on? Even though Eagles are fucking 4-2 or 5-2. What are y'all today? Right now, y'all are. What's y'all record? 5-2. Y'all 5-2, and they still got all these issues. I never saw a team that's winning had so many issues. But I digress. Giants with the 4-4. Dark gonna throw that 4-4 out the door. You know what I'm saying? And no neighbors. They don't want no neighbors. I'm gonna have a good time this afternoon. God willing. Because we play too this afternoon. So, but I got Giants over the Eagles. Me and Mike got the bet. $5. Dr. Kyle, I think you need to just copy and paste all your comments in our chat so you can just throw them out there. Please hit that like and subscribe button as y'all come in. Say what's up so I can give y'all a shout out. I appreciate y'all locking in with us. Never saw a more miserable 5-2 team. Me too. I never seen a more miserable 5-2 team. But if y'all here, please hit that like and subscribe button. Say what's up. I can give you a shout out. Appreciate you. If you want to be on the show, I can send you the link as well too. We got about 15, 20 more minutes before the 1 o'clock games. If y'all in y'all fantasy football or basketball, whatever y'all doing right now, please make sure that y'all lineups are in. You got 20 minutes before the 1 o'clock hour. In the Basement Sports Podcast. If y'all want to change adjust y'all lineups. As a matter of fact, me speaking on that, I need to adjust my lineup as well. But hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get it going. Brief segue. Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. We are going to be live this afternoon around like 5 o'clock. So follow our YouTube channel for the Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. Me and a lot of the guys. I would say older guys because I'm approaching that 50 like in a couple weeks. That's crazy, right? But as long as I get there, that's all that matters. Mindset. I never saw a more delusional 6-1 team. Oh shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. They about to get at it. They about to get active. The chat about to be crazy. My phone about to be buzzing like a champ. But yeah, man, Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. If y'all just go to Competitive Fellowship all together on YouTube, you'll see the pool table logo. A matter of fact, let me just bring this logo up real fast. Let me see if I can add media file. Let me upload. Shit, it ain't on this computer. Dag nap it. Oh, I'll just bring up the what you call. That's what I do. I'll just share the screen. All right. But yeah. My me and the guys created a YouTube channel for our pool group that we have. Let me see. Share screen. Share crew tab. Yeah. Add to scene. All right, so right here, I don't know. I gotta learn how to do this better. I'll just cover my screen. Put it that way. Right here is our pool club. If you look right here at the top of the screen, Competitive Fellowship Pool Club, hit that subscribe button, man. As you see me right there in the front. We go to a bunch of our different our neighbors that had pool table. We created a club in which we all go compete on Sundays, sometimes during the week. I work during the week, so they shoot on other days. You'll see my man Miles and Alfie playing right there. And right now last week we was at Xander Lounge. That's what my man Sean, S&T Barbecue, that's what he called his basement. Xander Lounge. Mine is the basement, Rec Lounge. And Alfie, if you look right here, if y'all click this live, this man mural on his wall that he had hand painted of him is so dope. One day I'm gonna just take a picture and just show y'all it. Or if y'all watch the live, you'll see it one day when we shooting at his house. But I created this channel. We got a few videos right now. Let me see. Just click on the channel. We have about 1, 2. This is my house right here. As you see, like I told you, I'm still in the process of finishing my basement at the new crib. I ain't tell everybody I moved and nothing like that, but I'm saying it now. But this, that's me shooting right there. You see the in the basement t-shirt, but everybody has their own name and all that stuff, likeness for their venue. We call them venues. Mine is the basement rec lounge. But yeah, that's us. Let me click on that. Yeah, you see it. This is my basement. Like I said, I'm still in the process of cleaning it up. Not cleaning it up, but finishing it. But we still, had to get the table. But yeah, man. So we'll be shooting today at around like 5 o'clock. It'll be like 5, 4, 5, 6 of us shooting today. That's my man Sean, S&T Barbecue. It was Andrew Lounge, whose house we was at last week. That was the shot of the night. A few weeks ago. You see, I'm all hype for him on his shot. But yeah, he ain't expect to do that, but it happened. And he won the game on that shot. It was dope. It was dope. We had fun. And then we have my man Georgia, Exquisite Billiards. If y'all looking for pool tables or whatever the case may be, um, that's what we do. That's what we do. I had to segue, but that's what we'll be here at my house this tonight. Next up, next game, we had the Saints versus the Bucks. Me personally, Baker's had a couple off weeks this past couple weeks, but I'm still going with the Bucks. Saints, I don't know what Kellen Moore is doing over there, but for some reason it's not looking good at all. And I think Kellen Moore is going to be a great coach, but I don't know if it's personnel because I haven't watched really no Saints games or anything. But they're not doing well at all. So I got the Bucks taking this game. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Next up, BA, you know what we do. We conquer. So what we gonna do for the Eagles, because y'all couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't do it. So we gonna take care of that for y'all. You feel me? We gonna take care of that for y'all. We got you. No problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all going through the motions and everything, and it didn't work out too well for y'all. You know what I'm saying, Bo? But Bo, we on your ass, Bo. You know what I'm saying? We are on your ass. So my Cowboys are going to beat the Broncos. We're going to beat the Broncos to redeem what the Beagles couldn't do. Shout out and a big rest in peace heavenly to my bro Justin. He's a Broncos fan. But Justin, we gonna whip y'all ass today, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. Love you, bro. Miss you down here. Well, my man Justin was a big Broncos fan. But Justin, we gonna whip y'all ass today. Never forgotten, bro. You're never forgotten. Justin was one of the guys that when I used to just collect Air Force Ones, me and him used to go back and forth. We might be delusional, but at least we're cohesive. Every week, the Eagles is like watching the episode of Love and Hip Hop. I'm a Dr. Sin Doctor. We're about to talk to you. Yo, it's getting spicy before 1 o'clock.
And here we go.
The shits and giggles is out of the window. 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and it's going to be on and popping. But I got my Cowboys winning this game over the Broncos. If you feel different, speak. Not that I give a fuck, because I don't. Shout out to my man G Funny and his son. Not that I give a fuck. Do you think I give a fuck? But I don't. Next up, we have the Packers versus the Steelers. Shout out to my Uncle Daryl. Whip. Who else? Oh, Marvin, who shoots with me on at the pool. He lives in the development. He's a big Steelers fan. You would say that because y'all got destroyed. But anyway. Shout out to Marv. Y'all got the 8 o'clock game tonight. So Marv, you still be able to come over and shoot. Not unless you nervous and you don't want to come shoot because you think it's gonna be bad karma for you not to relax and watch the game at home. But I had a game on here, so you still be able to watch it. It's on you, Marv. But shout out to my Uncle Daryl, Whip, Marv, my bro Key, Vandaway Photography. They're all Steelers fans. I know I'm missing a few more people, but shout out to y'all, my people. And shout out to my man Sean Ray. What's Sean's last name? he is a true Green Bay fan. He's been a Green Bay fan from back when I used to cut his hair at the barbershop in Philly. Sean, what's Sean's last name? I can't think of Sean's last name, but he's the only Green Bay fan I know of. But I got Green Bay winning this game. Sorry, Key. Sorry, Uncle Daryl. Sorry, Whip. Sorry, Marv. And I'll tell you to your face, Marv. Y'all not winning tonight. Then we had the Monday Night Football game. Chiefs versus the Commanders. Let's just go Chiefs. I don't know what's going on with Commanders. Daniels is taking a little step back. The team is taking a little step back. I don't know what's going on. And then we already see how the refs and everything works for the Chiefs. So I'm going to just go with the Chiefs on this one. All right. So what do you think the game of the week is, man? Y'all let me know who and what do y'all think the game of the week is. For me, I'm going to go back to I think this is the game of the week. I ain't going to lie. I really do think this is the game of the week. You know why I say that? Because the Eagles got something to prove, and Giants got to maintain what they've proven already. That's what I get out of this week. That's what I get out of this week's game. Eagles got something to prove, and Giants is gonna prove what they done already. I guess I told you, Dirk gonna pull out that 4-4. You know what I'm saying? Nightmare on Philly streets tonight. It's gonna be a nightmare on Philly streets this afternoon, rather. I digress. This afternoon is gonna be a nightmare on Philly streets. Ain't nobody coming out. And you know what's crazy? I used to get text messages and stuff. All of them. I used to get all these text messages before games. Why this week it ain't no text messages? There is no text messages this week. You know why? Belt to ass has been done to y'all already. And y'all don't want to fall back. Shout out to my young boy Reese. He lost his mom a week or two ago. He ain't been back to work. I haven't talked to him, but I have texted him. But I'm going to give you a shout out, bro. Condolences to you and your family. But Reese used to text me, belt the ass and all this other stuff. I ain't heard from him. But I know why. I understand why. Don't go disappearing, chump. Hey, I ain't going nowhere. Just make sure you have my money. And I want him in quarters. No, you know what? In the words of Dr. Kyle, I want my $5 in Danny Dimes. I want my $5 in dimes, dog. Kyle, I got you, doc. I want my $5 in Danny Dimes. That's right. I want my $5 in dimes. I ain't got nothing else to say to you, motherfuckers. All I gotta say is,
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas
the game of the week this afternoon will be the Eagles versus the Giants. Shout out to everybody, man. It's almost 1 o'clock. Please get your fantasy football set up the correct way. Make your subs, benching, sitting, whatever you want to call it. It's your boy Step, one half of the dynamic duo of Next Step Ncaa. Drake May or Fields. I'm taking Drake May. I got Drake May as my backup quarterback. I just haven't played him because Josh Herbert is my starter. But he's been giving me a little bit less than, if not the same, as Josh Herbert. So, but being as though Josh Herbert already played, I can't play Drake May this week in our quarterback position. But yeah, man, like I said, I don't know what your handle is, KBJ11 KBJ. I appreciate you locking in with me, bro. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, he's playing the Brown. Drake May. I'm taking Drake May. There we go. We back up. Yeah. Yeah, that's their defense. This defense is mad good, but I think Drake May has a nice supporting cast on that offensive side of the ball. And they'll have more offense than the defense. The Cleveland defense will be on the field longer than Browns offense. So Drake may have had more chances. That's just my opinion. But please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you locking in with us, man. You're in the basement with your boy Next Step, and K. One half of the dynamic duo is here. K is probably in a sunken place right now because the Jets play today, and there's a chance that they're going to lose. Even though I picked them to win, because I think Terry Glenn deserves a win, and I ain't sure if Joe Burrow's playing today with Cincinnati, so that gives them a little opportunity. So, and I know Terry Glenn's like a very fired up coach, so I think they're gonna put the fire under the feet of the players, and they're gonna try to get this win. So they're gonna get this win, I believe, if Joe Burrow is not playing. But the game of the week for me is this one right here. Right here. Giants and the Eagles. And we going Giants. That's what we doing, man. Man, I appreciate y'all locking in with me. Shout out to Dr. Kyle, Black Psychologist Podcast. Shout out to my bro Mike, my big bro Mike. Shout out to B. Shout out to everybody that locked in. KBJ11, KBJ. Thank you for locking in with me on Twitch. But make sure you hit that subscribe button on Twitch and on YouTube. So go over to the YouTube channel as well. Shout out to all my guys in Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. We shooting today. Happy birthday to my bro Miles. He's my neighbor's brother-in-law. He comes to shoot with us when he's here. He lives in Chicago, but he's leaving to go to Chicago, go back home on Tuesday, but he'll be here today. So we're going to celebrate his birthday today here while we shooting as well. So shout out to Miles. I appreciate you, bro, man. You one of the brothers. Shout out to everybody else in the Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. Alfie, Marv, Jerry, Joe. Well, I'm missing. Of course, Sean, myself, George, Exquisite Billiards. If y'all need a pool table or need something fixed on your pool table, or you find a pool table and you need it picked up, holla at my man. I got you. But make sure y'all click around like 5 o'clock. Competitive Fellowship Pool Club. So hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. Especially my viewers here. Just hit the subscribe button. Especially if y'all into pool. Y'all can see it. I showed y'all the channel, so you see we get busy. And but yeah, thank y'all for locking in and tuning in to us. It's 12:59. Fantasy football lineups. And I ain't fixed mine. It's too late. All right, it is what it is. But we appreciate y'all for locking in with us. You in the basement with your boy Next Step, and K. Until next time. Peace.
Take notes, niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax.